Students, good afternoon. So since we have left with only one lab set program, so we'll keep it aside. So let it be there. Now, today we'll continue with how to deal with our GUI. As part of that, as you all know that tkinter is an module in Python. So and it's a default module that comes along with the Python package. You need not configure or you need not install any explicit software package for that. Then, so what's the advantage of tkinter is that it is a simple, yeah, it contains the lot of library support using which we can create GUI, and the syntax to deal with tkinter is very easy, compatible when you compare it with other modules that are also available in Python to deal with the GUI creation. So today we'll see how to create some of the basic elements. In the previous class, we came to know that how to create a basic window, then how to create labels inside the window, then how to create a frame. Students, tell me, what is a frame? Now I'll show you the demo of three important components. One is how to create a button, then how to write a function, so that is to make it event driven. So what to do when you want to make it event driven? So now, for example, if you consider mouse click as an event, so what action is to be taken? So when you press the button, what action is to be taken? So that will be defined by using that. Uh, that will be the functionality written for that button. Similarly, then we'll see how to create a canvas, then how to create a checkbox. Students, tell me what is a frame? In the last class we discussed, isn't it? What is a frame? In HTML and all, you have created frames, isn't it? If you have used HTML5, then you might have created iframes, or else you have created normal frames. Hello? Anyone? Students, tell me what is a frame in a web page?
Sir, multiple web pages in single display, sir.
Yeah, that is also correct. Yeah, correct. Actually, what you are telling is correct. It is nothing but, say you have one web page, but still you want to divide it into different divisions. You have one web page, and the requirement is that you have to divide it into divisions, and you can, so that you can display one web page in one division. So as I told, you can display multiple web pages in one window. So that's the overall agenda behind creating a frame. So that we saw how to subdivide a window into frames in the previous session. Today we'll see how to create first the button. Students, one thing I want to make it clear. So in Python, when you change the version from one version to another version, so there are slight differences in the syntax. So that is why, say for example, if you are using say Python 3.6, then you have to refer the tutorial or the textbook which is exclusively written for Python 3.6. Now what is the version we are using? The latest version, that is Python 3.85. So therefore now if you want to create some applications or something using Python 3.85, then we have to refer to the textbook or the material which is written exclusively for Python 3.85. So therefore now whatever the syntax that you see here, that will work in 3.85, and it may generate certain errors in if you run it in Python 3.5 or Python 3.6. Okay, that means it doesn't have backward portability. It doesn't have backward portability, so that thing you need to understand. But still people say that Python is portable. So in what sense Python is portable? Say for example, so in you go to some other class, say for example, now you are writing in Windows, you are writing programs in Windows by using Python 3.85. So now you install Python 3.85 in Linux, then you execute this code. Okay, nothing will happen, it will run. So there, what only one thing that you include there in when you run this program in the Linux environment, that is here you include the shebang line which we call as path of the Python engine. So part of the Python you will be including as part of the first line. Okay. So the only difference is that when you write the same program in Linux, when you write the same program in Linux, here you specify the path of the Python. But when you write it in Windows, so without specifying the path, here we straight away we start writing the source code. Why? Because while installing the idle, so automatically it has set the path using the environment variables, so that here you need not specify any path here. Okay, that's it, students. So then first, okay, let us see how to create a button, then how to define a functionality to that button. So now we have two purposes. First, we need to create a button. After creating a button, we need to define some functionality. So upon clicking that button, what should happen? So it should call one method which will display the message box. So here one more item that I am showing here, how to create a message box. Okay, then within the message box you have to display the message. Okay, this is the message. Okay, so first and the foremost thing that we need to do here is from kinter import star, or just you can write import star. Okay, so sorry, import, you can write import tkinter, import tkinter, that is also fine, or from tkinter import star. Then so here we are using one element message box. For that explicitly you need to import this library. So actually message box is a class, it is a class inside the Python. So under tkinter it's a class, under tkinter module message box is a class, you need to import that class, and we are using that message box dot show info. See, if you saw some syntaxes in some variants of the Python, so here it is, so it will look like this: message M capital and B capital in some versions, say I think in Python 3.5. So there, and also there you need to use tkinter dot message box. So but here in 3.85, so the class name has become everything in lowercase, it is been simplified. So message box dot show info. So message box is the class and show info is the method. Okay, first you import this module from tkinter import star, that means importing everything whatever available in whatever the classes available that you are importing. Then after that import the message box. So you may be thinking, so here itself you are importing everything, so then why I need to import this explicitly? So it was giving error. Okay, let us see. So what happens if I make this statement as comment? Let us see whether it will work or not. Control S, save. Let me try, run. Yes, it is working fine. Okay, no problem. But look at here, it is not displaying the message box. It is creating the button, but it is not able to create the message box. So therefore look at the error here. Name error, message box is not defined. So error in line number 8. So now what we should do, now I'll remove that comment. Control S, save. Okay, once again run. See here, this is called as the message box, students. This is called as the message box, hello world. Okay, so each time when you click on hello, so hello is the name of the button. We have created a button and we have named it as hello, and upon clicking it, it is calling a function. In that function we have defined the code to create a message box. Okay, look at here now. So this is to import the message box class. Then we are creating an object of tkinter. Okay, automatically this will also create the window. See, this statement will also automatically create the window. So if you create an object, okay, so top is equal to tk, that means start adding the elements from the top. Then we know that, okay, so we need to define the size 100 into 100. What is that 100 into 100? You can see here, this is 100 into 100. Okay, this is the size of the window, which is nothing but 100 into 100. Then, okay, so this is the function definition, you forget it. So this is the main code. B is equal to button of top. So where to create? In the top of the window, you need to create the button. Name of the button is hello, that is text is equal to hello. Then command is equal to hello callback. So what is this? This is the function. So we are making it event driven. How to make this button event driven means we need to use the attribute command. Command is equal to name of the function. And remember students, here we don't specify the parentheses. Usually we specify like this in JavaScript and all. Do you remember to call the function inside Java or JavaScript? We specify like this, but here we don't specify. Here command is equal to value. Value is nothing but name of the function. So command is equal to, we specify the value, which is nothing but name of the function. You can see here hello callback is the name of the function. So we are defining one function. So inside the function, what we are doing, we are creating message box. Okay, to create the message box, we need to use the class message box dot show info is the name of the method that we use to display the message. So hello Python, hello world. Okay, so if you have one more message, you can put comma and you can add one more message within the double quotes. So in one line, it will display one message in the form of a message box. Then where to place? So this is the x and y coordinate values within the window. So this will specify the position of the button within the window. Then what is top dot main loop? Students, yesterday you are listening to the video, isn't it? Tell me what is main loop function? Hello? Hello students, tell me what is what that main loop will do? Yesterday you are listening to the video, isn't it? See the main loop, what this, see it will retain all the elements within the window until you close it. Okay, if you want to retain all the elements that you have created until you close it manually, so you have to specify main loop. That means within loop it will keep retaining all the elements until you press the close button. So for that purpose we need to use main loop. So that is top dot main loop. Okay, save it. We put one more message. This is a message box. Message box. Now we'll run. Show info takes only 0 to 2 positional arguments. Okay, so that means it is not allowing, so it is restricted to only 2 messages maximum. So therefore we need to check our code that this is not allowed. Now what I'll do, I'll replace hello world with this is a message box. Control S, F5. Okay, now upon clicking this hello, it should call the method in turn which is creating message box. So this is a message box. So but what happened to this? See why we have put a main loop method. If what happens if you do not put the main loop method, so it will not retain all the elements until we press close button. That means before we pressing the close button, this window will disappear. So if you want to retain this window until you press the close button, you have to write main loop. Students, it is picking only the second parameter. So whatever here you specify here, so as the second argument that it is picking. So when I specified, so this is a message window, it was displaying only this is a message window and it was not displaying hello Python. So now you can see here you have hello Python and you have hello world. It is picking only hello world. You can see it here. So that is how it works. Okay, it's picking only hello. So hello Python is what? Name of the message box. The first parameter is the name of the message box and it is picking the second argument as the content, that is content of the message box. Okay, now I want this as, yes, this is a message box. So now name of the message box is hello Python and content of the message box is this is a message box. That's F5. Yes, this is a message box and the name of the message box is hello Python. Okay, so that's it. Students, anything you want to ask in this? You want to ask anything? What is this top dot geometry? This decides the size of the window. What window? This window. This is 100 cross 100. Then what is this? The size of this button is given here. Look at here, size of the hello button. So this indicates, sorry, not the size, this is the position of the hello button. Say now, for example, I'll change 20, 20, x coordinate value 20 and y coordinate value 20. Save. So first let us close that one. Yeah, now run. See, now the position of hello is changed. Earlier it was displaying somewhere here because it was 50, 50 coordinate value. Now the coordinate value is 20, 20. Okay. So like that you can change you can position it exactly where you want depending upon the x and y coordinate values. Students, shall I move on to next program? Hello? Students, through this program, we came to know few concepts, that is how to write a method, how to call a function upon performing some particular, upon accessing one particular element. So that element is nothing but the button. Button is one element. So upon clicking the button, we need to call a method. For that, we use the attribute command is equal to name of the function, which in turn will call this function. Then how to display the message box. we have to use message box class, that is message box dot show info. So the first parameter is name of the message box, second parameter is actual message. Okay, for that you need to import message box class from tkinter. So that's it. Then next program, how to create a checkbox. Students, tell me when we use checkbox. Hello, anyone? Students, tell me when we may have to use checkbox.
Sir, when we want to select multiple options.
Yes, whenever you have a requirement to select multiple options, then we have to use checkbox. So what to do if you want to select exactly one option among multiple options? Then what you will do?
So radio buttons.
Radio button. Very good. So if you want to select exactly one, we go for radio button. If you want to select only multiple options, then we will go with checkbox. Okay. Now, so once again the same process. Import everything from tkinter by using from tkinter import star. Then import is not required. Okay. So this statement is not required. Okay, both are same. Then create the window. First you need to create the object of tkinter. So top is equal to tk. Okay, you are creating one object of tkinter. Then I'm taking two variable values, which okay. So check variable 1 and check variable 2, and I'm converting them into integer. Okay, so typecasting int I capital and v capital int var. So creating two variables and converting them into integer. Okay, let us see why it is. Let us see. Then how to create check button. So give some name of the button is C1. First checkbox is, see here, in HTML we call it as checkbox only, but in Python we call it as check button. Instead of calling it as checkbox, here we call it as check button. So check button is the class. So where to create? Top. Okay, say this is same as window. So we used to write window is equal to tk. Okay, you can also write window is equal to tk. So if you create window is equal to tk, here you specify window. So I'm calling it as top. Okay, so where to create the check button? On top. Okay, actually this is nothing but we are creating one window. Okay, inside the window we are creating checkbox. So this can be replaced with window as well. Then text is equal to music. Okay, so while displaying, okay, you want to display the checkbox as music. Then variable. So variable is equal to check var1. That means, so check var1 here already we have created and it represents some integer value. Check var1. So what is that integer value is 1. On value is equal to 1, off value is equal to 0. That means when you select checkbox, its value becomes 1. Okay, when you do not select the checkbox, its value remains 0. Students, got it? If you tick mark, that is if you select the checkbox, it value on, that is called as on value. The checkbox is on. When the checkbox is on, we call it as on value is equal to 1. When the checkbox is off, we call it as off value is equal to 0. And you can also specify what should be the height of the checkbox. That is height is equal to 5, some integer number, and width is equal to 20. This is variable value. You can give some value. Okay, and you may be thinking, what is this backslash? This backslash indicates that I am continuing same, okay, same thing in the next line. See, actually, whenever you create any element, everything must be specified in one single line. If you want to break that line into multiple lines, you have to use backslash. Otherwise, you can write it continuously in the same line. On value is equal to 1, comma, off value is equal to 0. Everything you can put it in one single line, which looks awkward. Okay, that's why we are breaking it into multiple lines. So I am using backslash. Now similarly, I want to create one more checkbox with video. To select the video, I am creating one more checkbox. Name of the checkbox is C2. C2 is equal to check button. Then, so look at here. This is nothing but we are creating one window. I am naming that window name as top. So then text is equal to video. So that means beside the text box, it will display video. Then variable is equal to check val2. So you see here already we have created that check val2. Already we have created, and it represents some integer value. So what is that integer value? When you select, its value is 1. If you do not select the checkbox, video checkbox, then its value is 0. And this is the height of the checkbox, and this is the width. Then c1.pack and c2.pack. So why this? We are binding this C1 with the window, and we want to bind C2 also along with the window that we have created. So hence we use pack method. Then top dot main loop. So why we have to use this method is until we press the close button, the window should not be closed. Okay, for that purpose we use main loop. Now let us run this program. Run module. So see here, now both the checkboxes are not selected. If I select, say, see, this music represents C1 and this video represents C2. Just look at here. See here, C1 represents music and C2 represents video. Now if I select, its value becomes 1. Now value of music is 1 and value of video is 0. If I select video also, that also becomes 1. Okay students, so like this we can create checkboxes. Okay, to create the checkbox we need to use the class check button. Using the check button class we can create a checkbox. Then I'll show you how to create a canvas. Student, tell me what is canvas? Anyone? See, if you open, okay, tell me, first you tell some answer. Tell me what is canvas? Hello? Hello students, tell me what is the canvas? See, canvas is nothing but say a blank area. You can write something on it. Say for example, when you go to paintbrush, initially you see a blank screen, that is called as a canvas. Upon that you can draw anything. So therefore, a canvas is meant to draw something on it. Okay, so now here we can draw some geometrical pictures using canvas. Let us see how to do that. Open documents, checkbox, rectangle, button, canvas. Okay students, look at here. Now I want to create an arc. So I want to I want to see by using the x and y coordinate values. Okay, by using the coordinate values, that is 20, 50, 40 and 240 and 210. Okay, I want to create an arc. Okay, and to join those lines I need to draw the line. Okay, so create the points. So these are all the values. Using these values, okay, this represents x1 y1 and this represents x2 y2. Then draw the arc. See, we know that arc is an geometrical structure. So how to create an arc? See, first if you look at the output, you'll come to know. See, this is called this intersection. This is bisecting both the x and y coordinate values. This is called as an arc. See, when you create 2 points, here 1 point and here 1 point. See, this is 1 point and this is 1 point. If you bisect both, that becomes an arc. So that means what we are doing here, we are drawing an arc. So let us see what are the classes that we are using. So basically we need a canvas. So we need a canvas. So background color with blue. So hence you can see the black. So the background color is blue. Then height is 250, width is 300. Say this, okay, this area represents, okay, height is equal to 250 and 300. So this is overall canvas. Overall canvas 250 into 300. Then coordinate values 20, 50, 240 and 210. Okay, these are the points represented using coordinate system. So when you say coordinate system, what is that coordinate? We have x and y coordinate system. So inside that, so these are the values 20, 50, 240 and 210. Now we need to draw the line. We need to draw the line, okay, to link these coordinate values. So how to draw the line? For that, first we need to create an arc. So first we have created a canvas. So name of the canvas is C. Then how to create an arc? C dot create. So within the canvas we are creating an arc. So therefore we use C dot canvas dot create. That is C dot create arc. Create underscore arc. That is the method we use to create the arc. So first, so this is the coordinate. COORD represents coordinate. So starting from 0 and upper limit is 150 to the extent of 150, fill in red color. So what is that? You can see, say, see here, see this is, initially we are starting with 0. So this is 0 and see this represents 0 degree, and here this represents this. See, you can see the cursor here, this represents 180, and see this is 0, this is 90 and this is 150, and here it comes 180 degree. So similarly, so this point somewhere here, this represents, so 180 plus 90 means, yeah, 270. This represents 270 and this is 240 and this is 180. So now what is the region that we are shading in red color? From 0 to 150. You can see here, this is 0 up to 150. We are shading this region using red color. Okay, that is fill is equal to red. Then how to draw the line? So within the canvas we are drawing the line, hence C dot create line. So 20 comma 20. Okay, first point is 20 comma 20. Okay, this is 20. You can see the point. You can see this cursor. This is 20 comma 20 and 200 comma 200. See, 200 comes somewhere here. Okay, if you assume 200 comes somewhere here, so this is 200, 200 comma 200. So you are drawing the line. You are creating an arc using the points. Using the points, first you are creating an arc. Then you are, okay, you are drawing the lines by using these values. Okay, filling with white color. So this line is with white color. Okay, let us make it black. Let's make it black. First close this, then run the program. Yes, now the line has become black. Similarly, even you can vary the coordinate values. Instead of 20 comma 20, I'll give 30 comma 30 and 210 comma 210. Look at here. Okay, this is 210. So earlier it was 200, now it has become 210. So then it has become, what is the value? Yeah, 30 comma 30. Similarly, and here also you can vary. So now instead of 160 up to 170, I want to fill it in red. Okay. So 170 means, just you see up to where it comes. Yes. See, up to here it comes 170, and this is 180. This is 180. Okay. So now I'll make it up to 270 degree. Up to 270 degree. How to? Yes. Here I make it 270 degree. Now you check how it will be displayed. Yes, like this. So if you want to cover this 360 degree, just you can, I'll show you. You can make this as 360, so that it will become a complete circle. So you can make it as a complete circle. Oh, okay, it's not taking, yeah, means actually it becomes the complete circle. You can see here. It cannot create the arc. Okay, so it cannot create the arc. So let it be 160. Yes. Yes. Yeah. No, that is fine. See, 360 means it is going beyond this line. So it is going beyond this line. So that means we are violating. Okay. Students, like this, we can create an arc. So using the canvas, you can create other shapes as well. Not only drawing the arc, you can create rectangle. Okay. You can create triangle. Okay. Just we need to follow the syntax of these corresponding functions, and we need to create. Okay. So where to find the syntax of all these things? So best thing is, either you can follow the textbook syntax, or see, in case if you are following the textbook syntax, then you make sure that, suppose in your textbook, if they are writing that syntax for Python 3.5, then you should also install Python 3.5. But if you want the specific syntax for 3.85 Python version, then you need to go to internet, and in the internet you need to search for the syntaxes. What is the syntax for create line in Python 3.85 version? So that syntax you need to, okay, you need to learn the syntax, then you need to draw. Okay, so that's it, students. So today we have learned how to create a button, how to create a checkbox, then how to create message box, and also how to draw on the canvas, how to draw something using the canvas. So actually we have not at all used message box here. So we have not used message box here, so therefore this is not required. This statement is not required here. This is same as writing window is equal to tk. So basically two things you need to remember, students. We should import tkinter. We should create a window like this. This line will create a window, and also an object of type tkinter that will be created. Then at the end, don't forget to use top dot main loop. This is one step. Then just before this step, you should pack everything. This is called as binding. This process is called as binding. You have to bind whatever the elements that you have created. You have to bind it along with the whatever that you have created. If you have created the canvas, you bind it along with the canvas. If you have created a button, you bind it with the button. That is button dot pack. Here it is canvas dot. Since we have created the canvas, so it is canvas dot pack. So C represents the canvas class. Students, you can try these things. You can take the, okay, I'll do one thing. I'll attach these files along with the or else you better take the screenshot. Can you take the screenshot, students? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because if I give you the program, you will cut, copy, paste. If you take the screenshot, you will type it and you will execute. Yeah, that's better. Take the screenshot. Shall I close this program? Shall I open one more program? Button. Yes. Take the screenshot of this program. Or I'll open one more checkbox. Take the screenshot. What students took the screenshots? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now your task starts. That is, now you need to start typing these programs. By the time I'll take the attendance. Students, answer for the attendance. Asla Bachawat,
Present, sir.
you sent 2. Abhinav, you sent 3.
Present, sir.
4.
Yes, sir.
5.
Present, sir.
6. Arbaz Khan, 7.
Present, sir.
8. Ashok, 9.
Present, sir.
10. Bhargavi, 11.
Present, sir.
12.
Present, sir.
13.
Present, sir.
14.
Present, sir.
16.
Present, sir.
17.
Present, sir.
18.
Present, sir.
19.
Present, sir.
20.
Present, sir.
21.
Present, sir.
22.
Present, sir.
23.
Present, sir.
24. 24. Kishore. 25.
Yes, sir.
26.
Present, sir.
27.
Yes, sir.
One minute. The next batch I need to select. Answer remaining students. One BY series 28.
Present, sir.
Naina, why you are always you'll be in absent-minded. Whenever I ask any question, there is no response only. Yesterday also it happened. What you'll be doing? You'll be engaged in some other work.
No, sir.
Then why will not respond? Are you listening to all the sessions?
Yes, sir.
Then you have to respond. No, when as and when we call your name, you have to respond.
Okay, sir.
If you don't know the answer, you should say, "Sir, I don't know." Something you have to speak,
Okay.
right?
Okay, sir.
Nilanjan,
Yes, sir.
Nishant.
Present, sir.
Now your TD series starts. USN 2,
Present, sir.
3,
Present, sir.
4,
Present, sir.
5,
5 present, sir.
6,
6 present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
8,
Present, sir.
9,
Present, sir.
10,
Present, sir.
11,
Present.
12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
14, 14, 14 is there, Savita. 16,
Present, sir.
17,
Yes, sir.
18,
Present, sir.
19,
Present, sir.
20,
Present, sir.
21,
Present, sir.
22,
Present, sir.
23.
Present, sir.
Students, today you need to practice these things.
Sir, Deepika
So,
LG present, sir.
you should have told earlier. Huh? BY series or what?
Sir, BY series 16.
Deepika LG, it's present only. That's it, right? Students, shall I close this? So now you start typing those programs and upload it to GCR. Now I'm going to create the assignment. Students also, so there are a lot of material available. So in tutorials point, so and in w3schools.com, lot of sample programs are available. So you can learn all those things. Okay. So learn how to create GUI. Now you have anyhow lot of spare time available. So utilize that time. Don't waste that time. Let it go. Okay, students. Thank you.